Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, here's a message somebody doesn't want to hear, but we're going to do the message anyway. Is backsliding right for you? I wanted to be cheeky and say, ask your doctor if backsliding is right for you. Lots of major arcanas, y'all. You're at a major destiny point right now, and honestly, please don't fool yourself. A backslide is a backslide. Going back to a relationship or going into a loop with somebody, that it's a backslide. You know, moving backwards is not moving forward. You can backslide, but you don't have to. So the cards kind of overlighting this is the Enlightenment card reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I feel like those kind of speak for yourself. This is not the path to enlightenment. This is not the path to truth. This is not the path to good fortune. As much as you want to see what you want to see in this situation or this person, looks very much like a relationship. It doesn't have to be, but we do have the Two of Cups here. And it's interesting the way the cards fell. There was one mystery card, and then there were all these cards making like a bridge around the mystery card. So, and I'm like, which one do I reveal first? So we've got the Four of Swords reversed. Sorry, it doesn't look like swords, they're onks, but this is the Four of Swords reversed, which kind of says maybe you have been kind of ruminating on this long enough. Meditating, this is usually a card of meditation or rest, but I get this word ruminating, like maybe you've really been giving it a long consideration, and it looks like with this being reversed, you've probably seen all that you really need to see to know that things aren't going to change, to see the writing on the wall. But it's like you want to give it more time because you're not seeing what you want to see. And so above this card, crossing this card, you've got the Two of Cups, which is why I think it's a relationship card, and with the Equinox card. And then reverse to these, you've got the Page of Swords. So again, even though this deck is so unique, I would still, of course, the Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. This Enlightenment card definitely looks like a major arcana. And then this Equinox card also looks like a major arcana. So, you know, these two are together. They are in a crossing energy to this Four of Swords. But Equinox and the Two of Cups. So this is like a soulmate card, of course. This is an emotional fulfillment with another person. Sometimes it's seen as your higher self, but with the rest of the cards, I would definitely say this represents another person in your life. Interesting that we've got this crescent moon here. I don't know why, and then looking at this, the equinox, you know, it's about the equal day and equal night, whether you're at the spring equinox or the fall equinox. I'm guessing because we just had the winter solstice, this is probably relating more to the spring equinox that will be coming up probably March 21st, March 22nd. I don't know the exact day. We've also got the Chinese New Year of the Horse coming up February 17th. And so then like a month later, we're gonna have the equinox. So it does kind of feel like if you don't have clarity now, give it till the equinox. Like if you're undecided, at least give it to the equinox before you fully commit to what could be a backslide, because then opposite to this is the Page of Swords reversed, and it kind of feels like there's some information that you don't have yet, and why you keep giving this situation or this person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they keep telling you what you want to hear or something like that. Sometimes this can talk about like internet stuff, spying or something like that. Kind of what I feel like is it's reminding me of, I spoke with someone recently and they had gotten back together with a partner, and then it's like our guides find a way for to get us to know, and she was scrolling, and for some reason this girl popped up, and she felt like she needed to look at this girl, and then she saw her boyfriend with this girl in pictures that clearly showed they were more than friends. And so it was a fluke, but her guides, you know, led her there. So there's something, it could be something like that. It just feels like you're gonna find something out. So at least give it to the equinox if you're not ready to walk away yet. So it's a big challenge because it looks like you just want to know. You want to know how things are gonna turn out. Or maybe this person has you in this waiting thing, and you're waiting to see if they're gonna choose you. I think one way or another, you're gonna get your answer by the equinox. And then, like I said, it creates like a bridge. So then on this downslide, this is where I got kind of the backslide. It's the Queen of Wands, and she is at an angle, and then she's angling right down to the Judgment card upright. So another major arcana. This is a major destiny point. So just know that whatever you choose right now, this isn't going to be easy to get yourself out of the situation. And do you really want to bind yourself to a situation that is just going to be a drain on you, or could even be kind of crazy making? With the Queen of Wands reversed, I don't like that, because upright, she is the witch of the tarot. She is in her power. She's sexy, she's motivated, she's inspired, she's creative, she's powerful. There's so much good to this queen. When she's reversed, she's not in her power. And sometimes this can even be some sort of sexual abuse. And kind of with what I'm seeing, I kind of feel like, and of course this doesn't have to be male, female, but it does kind of feel like regardless of what gender you are, and regardless of what gender this person in question is, you're kind of showing up as this Queen of Wands reverse, and it looks like if you make a decision against yourself, you're going to be locked into something. And kind of the story that I'm getting is, you know, we're becoming more and more psychic. There's a lot of activation going on, and so it feels like there could be some sort of sexual trauma that leads from this. And so the scenario I'm kind of getting is like, it could be something to the effect that if this person is out messing around, not only are you picking up their bad energy, but you are also taking on the energies of those that they're being intimate with, and bringing that into your body. And it just feels like it could lead to a great trauma. And again, you might, because of this Judgment card upright, it just feels like there's some finality to it. And of course, I want to say you always have a choice. You can always get out of a situation, but it looks like right now it's a really good idea to get the fuck out of this situation, because there's energetic bindings with all this magic here. There's some sort of energetic bindings that it could be very, very difficult to withdraw your energy if you don't go now. So at least give it to the equinox. I'm sorry to be so like dire, but it feels like pretty intense. Like, please choose your power. Please choose yourself. Please choose heartbreak at this time, because you'll get over the heartbreak much more easily if you walk away now than if you continue hanging on to this situation. And then the mystery card that everything was bridging around is the Emperor reversed. So the Emperor upright, and another major arcana. Okay, sorry about that. I ran out of phone storage. All right, the Emperor upright is wonderful. He's in his power. He communicates well. He's fair-minded. He's courageous. He's supportive. He's nurturing. He's kind. He's loving. He's invested. He's patient. All of these wonderful attributes. The Emperor reversed is the opposite of those things. He's the shadow of that. He's arrogant. He's selfish, probably narcissistic, gaslighting, dominating, domineering, deceitful. I mean, all of these things. He is not really in his power. He's in a distortion of power, and definitely taking you out of your power. So you do have a choice, but just ask yourself, is backsliding right for you? All right, that's all I have for today. Once again, my name is Fairlight. If you would like a palm, tarot, or astrology reading from me, that information will be either in the comments or in the bio. Feel free to hit me up. Or if you're in the downtown Asheville area in North Carolina, hit me up and let me know, and we'll get you a reading in person. All right, that's all I have for today. Peace and love until next time.